Dr. Gears.
Hello.
This is
Hello.
Dr. Gears presents The Dark World.
Hi,
Um,
everybody.
Same time, different day. Because everyone broke. It happens.
Yeah.
We are one
Yeah.
shy. She should be along shortly, eventually. I don't know. Hopefully,
Should
She
be here.
said
Okay.
like
You'll be here
40
eventually.
minutes or so, hopefully.
You know,
Not
the
more.
party's not complete without a necromancer, so there's only so much we can
Yeah.
do. But yes, we are
So
back
true.
to do stuff. It is awful. We were supposed to get a storm today. Instead, we just got wind, 90% humidity, and 89 degrees. It's just like fuck
Ew.
off.
Ew.
Fuck off.
Ugh.
Just
Ugh.
like a high of 80, 87, 89 today, and then at night it's supposed to be down to like 36. I was like, what is going on? I can't stand it. I'm afraid. Huh?
I'm on your planet.
Jeez. But no, we are holding in. We once again appreciate everyone coming in and hanging out with us and being around and doing the do, putting up with us. Even if we shuffle things around, appreciate you sticking on. We'll have fun stuff, I promise, or at least interesting. We'll do something.
Something.
We'll do something.
Something of entertainment will occur.
Something will
during the
happen.
stream.
Something will certainly happen. That will
Something
absolutely
probably
happen.
at least too.
Oh
Yeah.
jeez. But yeah, we are back once again. And I don't know if we want to. I usually want to recap first. You want to advertise first? How you want to do?
I'll advertise first.
All right, just do a little bit of
Yeah. Do
bill paying. Why not? Might as well put
Yeah.
on.
Marketing magic. What's a great gift for that special someone who already has everything? Tickets to Lesbian Fish Market, the musical. But if you can't find those, grab them a dice subscription from Libris Arcana, home of the dice subscription. Their resin sets retail for up to $25, but every month you can get a brand new one-of-a-kind set for $15.99 with free shipping to the U.S. That's nearly $10 off retail. And your first set's only $12.99. Join the community of hardcore tabletop gamers who celebrate Dice Day with Libris Arcana every month. You can find the link in the channel's About tab or visit librisarcana.com.
That was that legitimately caught me off guard. That it's fine. I'm fine. Don't.
Lesbian Fish Market, the
That does sound like a
musical,
good-
just in time for Mother's Day.
I mean, do you
Thank
guys
your
not do
mom.
that for Mother's Day?
Oh, come on, man.
Ugh.
Anyway, we oh, I could make a joke here, and I'm not going to. Demonetized. But we appreciate Libris Arcana very much for
I know I'm
helping us out. You know, being here, giving us dice to throw at people, more or less. Once again, we do give away dice and goodies on occasion. Hang out and see. Once again, when we get up to 100 subscribers, there is a dope ass bag that one of us at least one of us has poured an obsessive autistic level of detail and attention to making sure it is gorgeous. I don't know whom, but it's definitely someone. It's definitely someone.
Hi.
It's actually really
There
nice.
is someone in this room.
Someone here.
Someone, probably Kelsey.
What?
One. It's not even a bit. He just wasn't paying attention. What?
He was just spacing out
Just
the whole
what?
fucking time.
Not even a bit. Just don't
It's
know
been
what's
a
going on.
Tuesday, okay? It's been a Tuesday.
I'm supposed to be here.
Literally.
My once again, just
This
as a
has
backup.
got me all messed up, man. I'm supposed to eat fish sticks on Dr. Gear's Day, and that's not what I had today. And so
Oh God,
my
everything's gonna be weird.
my tism's all fucked up.
It's all fucking. I like change. I like change.
Yeah, Kelsey's still mad at us for kind of leaving him out. Be the whole sick day situation.
Yeah. I ate a half a
Ever-
jar of pickles that day, and my stomach still wasn't messed up.
Well, Kelsey, we had a schedule for this, all right? We were all supposed to link up, and you didn't follow through. Okay?
I did.
It's not our
I
fault.
did. I did. When I finished that jar of pickles, though, I made a whole big jar of pickled eggs, and now my stomach's messed up.
Okay.
Well, there you go. Now you got synced up.
My turn.
Getting
now.
old, man. It's not for sissies. I will tell you that. nothing
Yeah,
like
getting old's
kind of
not
going
fun.
on and just doing something completely normal and reaching down to pick up a dish to put it in the sink and having your back go out in the kitchen. It's like, why? Fucking, it's a dish. It's a plate. Why? Lol.
Yeah, as the youngest person here, I can guarantee you getting old is not fun.
Christ. Well, you know, it's one of those. I've done construction and fallen off of roofs and gotten hit by a car and, you know, a few other things. So maybe don't do that. When they say lift with your knees, do it. Don't. It's not a suggestion. Do it. Don't lift with your back. It's bad.
I mean, now I will, just to spite you. But
No, you can do whatever you want. It's not me that's going to be spiting you.
What? But what if they tell me to put my back into it?
Unless you're naked, don't listen.
yeah, she listens.
Wow, that didn't go well at all. All right, fair enough.
Oh, okay. Well, that means
Anyway, wow, we made it not very far before things got weird. There we go. Anyway,
Look,
Yep,
for anyone
there you
who's
go.
watched this show for that long knows that that's not the weirdest thing we've ever seen.
no, but it's like it's really early. Usually, you got to bait people in a little ways, and then you want to lead them down the alley before you don't want to do it right in the street. Anyway,
Yeah, bait them with goodies, and that's how they get to the Patreon.
Don't even go to the Patreon. Fuck the Patreon. That's just
Doing
Twitch with extra
Fuck it,
stuff.
we'll do it
Spend all
live.
your money here. Fuck it. Spend your money right there. Just like up in the top corner there, there's a little button you can push and spin it. Spend it all.
And
Put it on
There.
credit.
Spend it.
Take out a second mortgage. Spend it.
I swear to God, if I ever get enough to get a hot tub, and I've wanted to get like one of those. It's like wood and it has a metal coil. You just make a fire in it and circulates the water. It's hot, wonderful. Oh no!
Oh, audio.
Like kind of an old style
There you
cedar
go.
hot tub. If that ever happens, I will stream from it, at least once. There you go. That's something. If you got no hot tub money burning a hole in your pocket and want to see a random obscure internet famous person without a shirt on, there you go.
I could do that right now. I do have a hot.
Yes, but I don't have
it
access.
could get us viewers, but
And that will get us.
Well, it could get us.
It'll be really fun
being
for like
platform.
5 minutes.
yeah,
Yeah.
Then we're done. Anyway,
I don't know.
anyway. Fuck. This-
Where are we at in this dungeon?
yeah, we're doing a thing. Yeah, there's
Yeah, 10
Oh, yeah.
minutes in, we should probably get
Yeah.
started.
Segue.
Probably. Things that
Anyway.
occurred last time. Sam had a baby of unknown providence. Kino, the meat dog, which confused everyone. Gosh, possibly most of all. We're moving on from it. Found some traps, dealt with some unpleasant things, wiped out a goblin tribe for the price of a VCR. Wish just throw money at them and see what happens. Why not? They just kept losing rolls.
And they
They
kill each other for it, apparently.
can't for nothing.
Sweet.
I tried to I tried to straighten that out. That did not work.
Walk into a room with enough goblins to wipe you out. Just fucking throw gold in there. They'll kill each other for it.
It's
Problem
even if it
solved.
doesn't work, it's gonna fuck up any kind of ambush round. I don't know what's going on. Rolled in on some hobgoblins, which was fun. And then Filial broke a man. Learned that AC only counts if you're trying to defend yourself. If you don't care. And then Caroline made a mercy killing.
Yep.
Go figure, stabbing someone with the heart of ruin into the soul of their ambition doesn't do great things for them. It's kind of bad. Got some loot, got some goodies. I don't know if you saw all of that, because I know it got posted in. Because there was one thing that I thought Sam might be able to make use of. It's like a super quiver of holding. I don't know if you saw that. Like, it holds, like, not just arrows, but, like, staves and shit. It's, like, quite impressive. It has a name.
I mean, I didn't see that, but I will take that.
Yeah! Anyway, there's treasure. It occurred.
Yeah.
Treasure happened. I do know where you're at, if that is of any assistance.
I created a loot channel. So
That's
it's all
probably a
in
good idea.
It's all in the loot channel.
Nice.
There, it's in the loot channel.
Honestly,
That's
yeah.
Because I put it in. I put it in
channel.
the other channel, and then everybody posts their memes and stuff
It
over
just
it,
got
and nobody ever.
We got buried.
Yeah.
I didn't know there was loot. Well, fuck all the fucking work I put into putting that in there for everybody to see.
I love the parallels between the party and the people behind the characters. There's a lot of,
Yeah.
not all of it. There's a lot of synergy. Anyway. Oh,
Who's 1 to
dear.
1 though?
I don't know. I am pretty weird. Everyone. What the hell? I don't have a character. I guess I kind of have Draven. I don't know. I wish Draven was a thing. I wish I was significantly more, well connected and not having a bad back. Regardless. Yeah,
I was gonna say vampire.
Sometimes an omelet eggs. Sometimes you gotta do it. But you had rolled through these a collection of hobgoblins that did their absolute best, but failed. Yeah, badly.
Yes.
So, ruin, not a gentle thing. But
That thing is fucking mean.
yeah, it's really mean. It's really
Yeah.
mean. It is a tactical risk to say the least. It is a thing. Okay. So you're in the room kind of tossing. Again, it seems like this is kind of the treasure area for this little thing. Kind of sweeping around, kind of sticking the head out, taking a look at the goblin situation. There's a lot of dead goblins. You don't see any with coins anymore, and you don't see any living goblins. You don't know what that means. It's probably not good. It's fine for you, but maybe in a larger sense, it's not good. They kind of gather stuff up a little bit. You may as well secure things, but kind of poking back out once again. You have a couple of options because this room seems to be something of a dead end.
Yeah,
So-
that was the room with the doors. There were 3 doors. Was that the wooden door?
Yeah, that was
Okay.
that was a wooden door.
So there was a steel door and a stone door.
Yep.
And the stone door is going the way we want to go. And the steel door is like to the west.
Yeah,
I
correct.
think?
Yeah, westish. Westish.
Is west a place that we
It's
may want to
the
go,
only
or-
direction you guys have really gotten is south, and that's kind of
Yeah.
been the flow of progress
Okay.
to this point. But yeah, it's so kind of poking back out again. Just quick check again. There don't. It appears the goblin fight is finished. You don't know if there's any winners, but the money's gone. So
Good. Fuck them.
Oh,
yeah, it's whoever won appears to have lagged, and more
yeah. Okay.
power to him.
Which do
That
you
makes
guys
a lot-
want to?
That makes a lot more sense than the.
Okay. And then, so doors you have is the western door and the southern door.
Which one do you
From
guys
the-
want to check out?
Goblin room.
Yeah, probably
West?
west.
Gone.
West. Okay.
A quick go up to check the western door. Again, let me bring up the description because I don't have it ready because I'm stupid. How it works. Because of course the room that you're coming from is a single digit. The room you're going into is a double digit because fuck. And this is a metal door. It's not fully metal, but it's definitely reinforced. It seems pretty robust. A couple, kind of careful taps seem to show that it's pretty damn solid. Oh wait, I think you actually opened this one. As I'm thinking of it, as I'm thinking of the floor, I think you opened this one.
Oh wait.
Because there was a trap on this one. Oh no!
Oh hi.
No, I'm trying to think. Oh
And
no!
we also lost
It's
Kelsey.
just
What?
It's
No,
just
I'm
all
good.
falling apart. No, he's here. Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
There you go. Now you're back.
Chaos.
I was just using my stealth.
Chaos. There it was. Shut up.
Ah.
Shut up. No, as I'm thinking of it, you actually opened this one. This is another dead end. Because you opened this briefly and discovered that there was an ice trap in it. And much to goblin-y chagrin.
Oh yeah, this is the one
Yeah.
we sent the goblins into.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sprung
Money
the
into it. It's
trap.
like, oh, there's nothing here.
That
Came
was
back,
a dead
checked
end.
the other one.
Okay.
So you were all the way down. You were coming down to check the soft door. So
Oh, okay.
forget the last
I'm
curve
not
fluff.
sure. Fucking
Fuck.
stone door it is.
Stone door.
Stone it
Yeah.
is.
So checking for traps.
It's a quick little check over. Let's go ahead and roll your perception. See what you perceive.
22.
Ooh.
I should.
Hmm.
Ooh.
Okay.
I won't do.
A quick check over shows no traps for fucking once. However, this is
Wow.
a solid door. You're thinking even Caroline might have issue getting through this bitch.
Is it Is there a
I
knob?
will-
Is there a opening mechanism on it?
It's kind of some checking around. There's some kind of locking mechanism here. It seems a little complicated. You're gonna have to fiddle with it, but
Okay. Was that also included in my checking for traps? The
Yes,
locking
yes,
mechanism?
that-
Okay.
yeah. that would be clear and does
Alright.
not appear to be trapped. Just tough.
Mhm.
Of course, you can always try the skeleton key, but that's on y'all.
Who has a skeleton key?
Yeah, Caroline. She's been kind of the default.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
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 That's what he means.
Let me see if I can.
Yeah,
He's
but-
literally
Let me-
making that.
As Caroline is shouldering a hammer, let me just look.
Let me see if I can. What would be the so?
I'm trying to remember what the hell is. I think. Fuck.
I've got thieves' tools.
Yeah, you
I
have
have
these
knock.
tools. You have knock as well. That might be. I don't know. That might be good to hold almost.
I mean,
Try the thieves' tools. See what happens.
okay.
I believe it's sleight of
Huh?
hand, if I remember right, which is dumb as hell.
So it's just a dex roll.
Is this dex?
It's
Is
just
it? Yeah,
straight
okay.
dex, unless you're a rogue and you have the sleight of hand
Oh.
action.
Okay. That's what probably I'm thinking. So let's see who's dexterous.
Tatter.
And if I remember right,
Not
yeah, no.
the cat.
Yeah, I'm not
I think-
terrible at it, and I have lucky, so I can try.
You give it a shot.
Mm.
Hey, I'm gonna make Tatter roll. Why not? Let me make sure I know what the fuck I'm doing. Oh man, that wasn't great.
Oh,
Mm.
but you said you were gonna make Tatter roll.
Yeah. Give me
Okay.
just a second here. Cool. And gonna do a dex roll. Allure.
Mm.
Allure, a robust little 16.
Keep an eye out on video for me
Alright.
when Cassie shows up, and let me know, because I won't see or hear her when she shows up.
No. Okay.
Mm.
Schnurfty.
Mm.
It's a little bit of fiddling, but eventually you realize that the mechanism is not really that robust. It looks more complicated than it is. It just basically involves slide, turn, slide. And it's like, okay. You eventually are able to get the door to open without anything awful happening. Shockingly revealing corridors.
Mm.
Yay.
South we go.
Start slogging
Let's
your way
go.
down after committing a murder. That was rough.
Was it a mortal or a
A little
slaughter?
bit both. Murderous slaughter.
Yeah.
It was bad.
He was bad.
That poor
Okay.
hobgoblin, man. That poor hobgoblin
Yeah,
warlord,
jeez.
man.
Mm.
I feel bad.
Caroline literally just ate that.
Yeah, that
dude's
was. I mean, he got
soul.
his ambition broken in his soul. Like nothing good happened to him. That was awful. Nothing good happened there. It's a situation. Start working your way down the corridors and such. It winds down south and kind of proceeds for a bit. Eventually, though, you do come to a junction that goes west, and it just goes. It seems to go off a very significant distance to the west. But it also continues down further south, and you can see, I think it turns a little bit farther south, which might be good, might be not, but you're sort of at the junction at the moment.
Just for the
Yes.
for the mechanics of it, my
Yes.
passive perception is 15.
Yeah, I am keeping track of that.
Okay.
By the by,
All right.
Mine's 17, I should
Okay.
say.
I will not pull that joke
What was mine again?
unless it's required for the narrative or it's
14.
funny.
Okay.
I promise. That's it's fine.
But yeah, in the absence of Tatter and Hoggle and all of that, like
all the other bullshit.
yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Carefully
Yeah.
navigating.
Yeah,
these-
you've learned a little bit too much 10d10 shit happening here to just be running
Wait.
anywhere.
I can only heal Tattle. I can only heal Tattle.
10d10.
10d10!
Jesus Christ. It's bad. But let me see something. Because you're sort of at the intersection. Bit of a T junction. You got going south and going west. Again, you've been pushing south, but it is a junction.
Actually,
Yes.
before we go any further, can we go ahead and do some ritual
I see.
casting real quick?
Hmm.
Detect magic.
Detect magic. Just
Just since I'm leaving, just
some kind of
What?
aura thing. A quick detect magic. Doesn't really appear to be anything in the immediate area. I'm not really picking up anything overt other than the shit around immediately around you.
the party.
As you kind of like, oh no, that's
Yeah,
you, asshole. Yeah, it's
that's just us.
a problem. But there doesn't appear to be anything
Yeah.
overtly magical that is detectable from your position.
Alright. I just
Yeah.
passively have that on.
Just the magical half chub. Fair enough. Well,
Yeah.
Just
pretty
hey.
much.
just strutting. So, what's the call?
South?
South.
South?
For kind of for want of
Stuff.
again, Uzgash is he's pretty sure. At no point has he been super confident, but he's pretty sure. it's
Yeah.
pretty sure it's the south. It does go down and he kind of comes down and then goes east for a little while and then goes north. And what are we doing? And just what the hell? But it does continue in this capacity for a brief time until you come up to a door. Pretty simple wooden door. Looks like it's been. It looks like this may have possibly been wrecked or replaced, possibly recently, and
Hmm.
put back in. It's still there, but it doesn't look like something that's terribly robust. But it is for all of its somewhat lackluster nature. It doesn't really want to move. It's like you don't think this is locked. You think this is stuck. And it's kind of a little
What?
Checking for traps.
Yeah. You do notice something as you're kind of experimenting. You've learned there are degrees of checking the door. You're getting seasoned with this. There's some stuff. It's the way the door frame sits. It's you go kind of stone and such, but there's some hairline seams that go all the way around. And you don't know if it's a trap, but this definitely does something. Like you're almost thinking like the wood door here might be like oh no!
Oh,
Don't do that.
There you go.
But
It might be a what?
Decoy. Like it might be like, oh, it's just a cheap ass door, and kind of smash and then blank. But there's definitely there's sort of a hairline seam around the door frame that seems to indicate something happens, but you're not exactly sure what. So you got a door.
Is there anything on the door that a thing can be attached to?
It's you're looking at the door and kind of there is a handle, and you could probably get a rope or a hand on that without too much issue.
Caroline, I've got all these manacles. If we attach the manacles to the door and then kind of chain the manacles together, do you think we could pull on the door and see what happens from not close to the door?
Yeah. Actually, we can actually use the manacles on one of my hammers, and we can actually just pull like that.
I mean, I
Like
do,
around the hammerhead.
have this. Sam just has like the chains like spiraling all over her arm, being like, if we need something.
Meanwhile, Kino just trying to get one of them. Just
No, sweetheart, no, it's not playtime right now. No, baby, it's okay. We'll wait till bedtime, okay?
just not.
Let's see if this comes off, but not be close to it when we do.
A little bit of finagling, because this is not the hardest check in the whole world. I've seen DMs make a check for this. This is hilarious. I want this to happen. You're able to finagle stuff without too much issue. Just out of the nature of possible magical backlash horse shit, Sam's chains are not enlisted. Sad Sam, but
They do have,
yeah.
I guess, detect
And
magic
whatever's happening here does not appear
activate.
to be magical. You don't see any overt magical horse shit at this point. But you're able to get through, and
Okay.
it kind of prepping up and just yay, that door just comes off. It does not.
Oh,
Like it resists for a moment or two. That sucker comes off. And there's sort of that yank and nothing. Nothing pops, nothing vents, nothing grinds. The room beyond appears to be slightly different than the ones you've seen until this point. It appears somewhat less dingy. Just kind of peering a little bit, but
I'd like to try and throw something into the room.
Yeah, you did.
I don't care
Yeah,
what.
it's just
Actually, I care what. Something.
I'm sure you get some kind of detritus in your pocket and just huck it in there. Yes.
Before Caroline does that, what are you throwing in there, Caroline?
Probably like a pipe or something.
So pull the doll that she just helped bust down.
I'm gonna
just rock in it.
I'm gonna reach out and cast a light cantrip on it.
Good idea.
Oh. All right.
Putting light cantrip on and tossing it in. Pretty good idea. Glow stick. Tossing it into the room is not encouraging. Now, nothing happens with the door frame. However, the room appears to be a little bit more sturdy than a lot of the rooms you've been in. They run the gamut between relatively hewn stone and stone block. This is more like heavy tile. Not really delicate stuff, but very heavy, sort of industrial looking stuff. Very, very solid. It's the marks. There's a lot of scratches and dents and patched places. Some of you, I'm sure, are familiar with slaughterhouses or fight pits. This kind of looks like that. It's not super encouraging. There doesn't appear to be any fresh blood at the moment. But there does appear to be perhaps remnants of stuff sort of in the grouting here and there. Just kind of throwing the flares like, ooh. That exists.
You see any magic in there, Caroline?
Carefully. Shit. You don't see anything.
Nothing but the light we just threw in, I guess. That's it. Alright, I guess I'll bite. Guess I'm in the barrel today. She
yes.
She goes in and takes a look.
Leroy. just and there she goes.
Like
walks right
there
in.
she goes. There he goes.
There we
Kelsey.
go.
I'm here.
There he goes.
Go Swan Ray. See, I'm not losing it. But I'm wondering if it's something. I don't know. Something going on.
I can hear
I
you.
am though.
Dang. Something going on.
It's
He just leaves and then comes right back after.
Drop it.
your connection is showing red. I think it's
Ooh.
the connection on your end there, Phantom.
There you go.
Oh.
Oh, that might be it.
Yeah.
Okay,
That
that
was
might
a
be
lot of
it.
weather blown through. But Caroline goes in, and it's coming into the room. It's a spell. It is a cleaning solution. You know, various chemicals by which to clean up. It's faint, but it's definitely there. Which would imply that this place is maintained. You know, again, Kitty stands for about 5-6 seconds, and then a slab of stone shunts over the door frame, closing the room. Well,
Party has been
Hmm.
split.
fuck. Maybe on the other side of the party is like, oh, fuck.
Mhm.
Uh,
Oh, shit.
Oh
Uh,
no.
oh,
Oh
Sam,
no.
Sam kind of like immediately goes in and tries to like try to see about opening the door.
yeah, it start kind of monkeying with it a little bit. See if because this is like a slab that has
Fuck.
kind of
Fuck.
dropped in. It's like, oh, this
Yeah.
is
Is it
Caroline.
stone?
Yeah, it's heavy. Seems reasonably solid.
How could when as it came down, could we
Yeah.
tell kind of how thick it was?
It looks reasonably thick, maybe foot and a half.
Okay.
Seems
I have-
girthy, but
I have. If you need to go to Caroline, I have a thing that I know I'm going to
Yeah,
do. But if you
but
need
there's
to go
sort
to
of the initial
Caroline-
reaction. So we have
Yeah.
Caroline. My question: does Caroline react to this
Yeah.
situation like a cat with a bag stuck on their head? This goes well, no.
Yes. This is exactly. Yep.
No,
Wait, no, this does
no,
not
not
happen
me.
to me.
No, I won't be that person.
No.
Go ahead and roll. Well, it's not like he's gonna die.
Shit.
It's not a great situation. Go ahead and roll Yohama, please.
Alright. Do I roll
Yeah.
strength
well,
attack roll?
I would
Okay.
imagine you're just trying to smash it open instead of trying to lift it. Technically, so yeah, just
Yeah.
give me an attack roll. Let's see how you do.
Okay.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah, 26.
It's not
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a doll.
dodging ability door. it's
Yeah, true.
it's not going anywhere.
Damage.
Yeah,
I
let's see your
guess.
damage. Why not? Not going anywhere.
Okay. Let's see. That would be 15 bludgeoning and
Nice.
full thunder.
It's so as you're
And
yes.
I do have to point out real quick,
Yeah.
just for the purposes of narration, because this is
Yeah,
important. Who
so,
blade was used.
Meanwhile, the rest of the party trying to gear up, and after the initial fuck, it's feeling okay. I got you maybe do something. Then it sounds like God is annoyed and you owe him money. The door, this stone, actually kind of shivers, and then slams open. Not really open, just like when you hit a screen door too hard, it just kind of pops off the track. That it just
Oh.
kind of pops and skids a little bit and falls. And there's Caroline with a hammer, and she seems upset. Okay.
Okay.
Good job, Caroline. I was afraid I was going to have to bring Ruin into this. It's not the time or place.
Oh, good. Yeah, no. We don't want we don't want Uncle's back anyway.
Not right now.
Almost lost my cool. Crack.
The fucking cantrip.
Shit.
Have to start the campfire with a can of gas.
Shit.
Yep.
You well, that happened. There's some brief experimentation. Whatever the hell made this thing work, cat. So now it doesn't work.
But so the door is off the tracks.
Yeah, the door is not.
Yeah.
The door is a slab of stone. It exists, but it's not doing its job.
I'm gonna go in with Caroline.
Yeah.
Just
Kind of a
Yeah.
we're
Sam
just gonna
too.
kind of a Garrett.
probably Tatter too.
Yeah.
Yes, we're not.
Yeah, everybody pile in.
I
Uzgau's kind
see.
of holding up the rear just in case, because that. You see Uzgau's kind of looking at this fucking dismantled slab of stone, just kind of like, fuck.
Out of curiosity, how big is the hole?
Well, it
that
was
Caroline
your standard
made?
dungeon door, which is about, usually about a 10 by 10. So that, you got a 10 by 10. And it's a hole. That door just, boop, no, I won't be the person who split the party. Thank you. Not happening. It's not happening. Bag run.
Just crazy.
No.
cat.
This is not. Start looking around, I would assume.
Yeah.
Again, a lot of evidence of
Oh yeah.
bad things occurring here. Kind of. It doesn't look like a place, to have a party. It's all kind of gouged up, but all made out of things that are very, very solid and easy to clean, which doesn't imply good things. There's some searching around. You do with your ambient DC, or your ambient detection.
Yeah.
You are able to find a spot amongst the tiles that doesn't quite line up. And it kind of takes a moment to finagle. But there is some sort of door or connection here, but you don't think it opens from this side. What's more, with some poking around, you do notice a couple of spots where there's sort of a lip, almost like you kind of get your fingers in there and almost do it. An ambient DC, that's a contact poison. Just a kind of little bit of sticky, not good smelling stuff on that. So if you were to say, try to viciously pry your way past this door, it would be bad. It's like, someone playing silly fuckers out here. That's like, dude. That's because it's set up in such a way, specifically if you were, I don't know, scrambling around in this room to try and save your life and found this little lip, you would probably start tearing at it like a rabid squirrel. And it's like,
Oh.
That's an interesting place to put a trap. That's some horse shit.
I wanna try something.
Shit.
Okay.
The pigments.
Mm-hmm.
I want to take the pigment
Also,
and dip the paint in. So the way this works is you picture in your mind
Yep.
what you want.
Yes.
I want to picture in my mind
Mhm.
a spider web of hairline cracks
Okay.
on this panel.
This-
Not a
yeah,
whole, just a
But just a lot
spider
of
web
little. Yeah.
Yep,
I definitely.
like shattered glass.
Yeah, I understand the concept. Let me, because I didn't have the pigments up because I'm stupid. Because I think there's a check, like a specific thing with this. Because I know people have used them before, but so you start kind of going in. Is there no check for that? That's awesome. There is no check for this. The hell? You just do it.
Yeah, you just have to stay there and
That's
maintain
awesome.
concentration.
That's awesome. I hate that. That's great. I love it.
Jeez.
It's kind of going through and paint and hairline cracks and fractures. It takes a moment. You know, it's and Filial not exactly, opposed to fine work. You know, it's got relatively practiced hand. Gotta play the game. Gotta play it being cultured now and then.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
I'll tell you what. Give me a dexterity roll just for my own interest. How good is he at painting?
Nat 20.
Oh,
Damn.
oh,
Damn.
oh!
He is an expert forger.
The frivolous roll. Yeah, just that's a moment. It spends a good. The man takes a moment. If he's gonna do it, he's gonna do it. And
Of all the things to roll a fucking
all
pony
the
on
things-
today.
That's awesome. That's awesome. It takes a solid 45 minutes, half hour, 45 minutes to an hour of paint and hairline fractures on this tile work. And it's when he's done and the magic occurs, it's really not a big difference. It's kind of already there. He's got the shading, he's got the highlight. It's great. But it does now, instead of just being paint, they have a texture. They're cracked. They're definitely broken in that kind of hair-lined spider webbing capacity. Give it up for the forger, apparently.
I can forge the fuck out of cracks.
Man rolled a nat 20 on a frivolous dex roll to see how good he is at painting. The answer is good. Man, the answer is good. It's fucking wild. But no, so you've effectively fractured this pretty effectively. It is pretty well damaged.
So, just continuing to test the theory. I'm gonna give it an elbow. Just turn around and pop.
Yeah, give it a good firm crack, and it does some damage. There's a lot of pieces that come off. You learn that here, now the rest of the tile work seems to be very, very solid, but here, it's only a little bit of a fascia, only about maybe a half inch. And smashing into it reveals a reinforced, pretty heavy wood door. This one, though, appears to slide up instead of just opening normally, and doesn't seem to follow a lot of the rest of the dungeon here. But it is absolutely a door and does not appear to want to kill you, which is a bonus.
Which is east, west?
This is going east at the moment.
East. That's where we came from, right?
Kind of. Way back. It's kind of
Okay.
looking at how you come around. You've kind of made like a big U. And now you're going east again. So it's weird, but
Oh,
you
Came
might still be
down.
on track.
Yeah.
It's kind of making
Okay.
a little,
Yeah.
double hairpin to a certain extent. So as long as it goes down again, you should be okay.
Okay.
But it does require doing that. And yeah, but you do reveal a door that, while locked or at least secured in some capacity, does not appear to want to kill you, which is an improvement. So
Let's see.
yeah,
Detect
quick
magic.
waft over. Doesn't appear to have any magical
Yeah.
or trap issues at the moment. So, yay.
Okay.
Sam, you want to try your hand at this? Do you still?
Yeah, sure, why not? So is the door locked, or is it just gonna be like?
It's a quick check over it. It does appear to be locked, but it doesn't.
hmm,
You think this is one of those things that kind of moves up, and there doesn't appear to be an immediate piece. Like there's no handle or anything. You don't think it's supposed to be opened from this side. But a little bit of finagling and such is, kind of, if you're trying to pick. I guess, what are you trying to do with the door?
Well, I was just going to cast knock, just to
Which
unlock it.
which would absolutely work.
Yeah.
It's
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
it again is not a subtle spell. It is the opposite of a subtle spell, but it's beautiful. Knock is so much fun.
Shall I do the honors?
Just
Yeah, there it is. Open the page. But no, absolutely, and thunders in. The door shudders a bit, and then slides up. It appears whatever the locking mechanism also kept it shut, so it immediately opens, which is great. A more robust metal door, about 10 feet ahead. It appears to be shut.
So how far away is this door?
About 10 feet.
Okay. And you said that it doesn't seem like this one is like the one I just opened isn't trapped and trying to kill me.
No, that was heavily investigated. This new door appears to be new.
Then yeah, I'll go towards this new door and try to see if what its deal is, if it's locked or if it's trapped.
A quick check, some ritual casting, some checking around, some bullshit. Reveals that it does not appear to be trapped. It does not appear to be magically charged in any way. It does appear to be locked and made out of pretty solid iron. This is a not fucking around door. Kind of once you realize it's not going to immediately kill you, it's kind of some tapping and testing on it. That is solid. You're not thinking even Caroline's popping that sucker off the track. That seems. In addition, it also seems to drop from the ceiling as the other one did, which is a little concerning, but a thing. But it doesn't appear to be trapped or magically charged in any way. So, yay. That's something. I would imagine you would report these things to the rest of the party.
Yeah, I would. So it's either I can try to cast knock on this, or we can have someone try to lockpick it.
You wanna I have an extra set of thieves tools. Do you want to try to? I'm holding it for Sam. Do you want to try to lockpick it before you try to knock it?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
You're probably better at this than me. Tatter's
So
going to
I
be better
do-
than all of us, but
Yeah.
you're probably better at this than me.
Oh, you can have Tatter give it a shot. Why not? I have her stuff. I know we can have Sam do. We can have however you want to do. I'm not gonna.
I
make-
have I have
I
two
mean,
I'm not
sets
gonna
of
make
thieves
the stupid
tools.
decisions.
Yeah, if it's a straight
Yeah.
dex roll, mine is a +2. So do we want to try that first, or
Give it a shot. Why the hell not?
all right?
Tatter has, but the only thing, if you fail, the DC goes up. But knock, if you're like, if we're just trying it and then the fail safe is knock's gonna open it no matter what the DC is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Yeah.
well, give it a
So-
shot and see if you get it for free.
Yeah.
Yeah, see if you get it quiet before we, wake up the sleeping dragon on the other side.
God.
Okay.
I mean, to be fair,
Uh,
I think it is probably already awake by now.
probably.
The last
And I
one.
rolled a nat 1.
Well,
Okay.
that
Oof.
yep.
Well,
That's,
not gonna get those thieves tools back.
That's it's really not his
Yeah.
fault. Kino sees you do something and it's glittery and it's gone. It's in his mouth.
No,
And it's
Sorry,
just, oh,
sweetheart, no.
he's just wagging his tail. He's so proud of himself. Oh.
Sweetheart, I know you thought. Look, sweetheart, and Sam just like has a chain, has one of their chains like come out from behind their leg, just as like a little chew toy for Kino to play with and not distract them.
Oh.
Well, you tried.
just gonna
No.
knock it.
Well,
Just wanted to help, okay? Don't.
He's trying to. He's excited.
Sam just picks up Kino. Okay, sweetheart, here, spend some time with Daddy, and just hands him to Uzgosh.
Yeah. Hey, buddy. Just
y'all want me to? We could also try it the old-fashioned way.
just every time.
We've got paints, we've got ruin, we've got Caroline's hammer, we've got Tatter with a set of lockpicks. There's a lot of ways that we can try to get through this door.
You have options. So how would you like to do?
Well, the lockpicks didn't work, so
Can I try the paints again?
Why not?
Sure.
I'm digging
Why
this.
the hell not?
This time I'm gonna envision
Why not?
a crack all the way across, because it comes down, right?
Correct.
I'm gonna envision a crack all the way across the top, just one solid deep crack all the way across the top of the door.
Okay. All right. Again, the maestro. That is. Roll down. I want to know. Does it happen every time? He's really good at this shit.
Not every time, no.
Not every time. Still, it's you got everybody watching. Everybody's up in your shit.
It's a straight line.
It's a straight line. Oh. But you are able to paint it, and once again, a rather good facsimile. It does appear to be a pretty solid fracture across the thing. But yeah, a little bit of
Shall I?
that might be the solution, because even with that crack there, it's got a little wiggle to it, but you don't think just a shoulder is going to send this boy over.
No. Now, Caroline.
Bonk. Yes, Caroline. Bonk.
Bonk.
Swing it.
Yes.
Swing it.
Bonk. Go bonk. If I can, boom.
Yeah, I'll do it.
That would be a
That'll do it.
21.
Shit. If Caroline's the master key, these pigments are the goddamn locksmith.
Yes. It's getting good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We've all got them.
Okay, so that is a total of 12 bludgeoning, 6
Thunder.
6
Yeah. It's
Oh,
this is an
thank you.
iron door. Uh, it you don't take it out. Apparently, it's kind of set in the floor a little bit. But you do bend the bitch pretty effectively in. It kind of clangs open. Definitely a situation. Definitely enough to get in. The doors maybe got a little bit, maybe a foot and a half of bent metal and sort of a ramp of distorted metal going into the room, but the door is definitely open. The room beyond is extremely dark, and kind of an experimental look. As this
Okay.
occurs, you become
I'll cast a light cantrip on the door.
quick cast. As this happens, a couple things also happen. There is a very loud thud coming from somewhere behind you. It doesn't appear to be in your immediate vision, but it sounded loud. What's more, the light cantrip as it goes in, also other lights seem to come on of a semi-magical nature, revealing a fucking situation. So this takes a moment. There are ogres in here. At
boy.
least 2. Number 3, you maybe have questions on. The 2 that are there appears to have been worked on in some capacity. They have a lot of sutures and staples and various bits. What's more, they appear to have metal teeth, amongst other things. They don't seem good. However, they don't appear to be undead. They're just alive. Number 3, though. Number 3 is a completely different situation and a massive problem. You're pretty sure he's an ogre because he's in here with other ogres and he's about the same size. However, he has massive pieces of metal riveted and sutured into him in various places. He has no real face, just this big kind of mechanical piece that seems to gnash. Various other metal rivets and stuff in him. The hand, one is massive iron. Oh no! I'm doing a thing. This is blunt, massive iron with a couple of like spikes on it. Not even very big ones, just kind of like bumps. The other one is sort of a hand. You can see elements of a hand there, but it's only really 3 fingers with these huge hooks. This is a thing to take in because they're all just kind of hanging out, and you see bits of metal and such connecting them to parts of the room. However, you can't really appreciate it too much, as there's a glow and a snap. All this happens in the space of seconds. Again, sort of flare, oh fuck. Energy seems to rush into them, and you notice that a lot of these hookups seem to go into their spines. They then wake up, turn on. You're not sure what the situation is here, but they don't appear to be friendly, fucking at all. And they're big boys. Just go ahead and roll for initiative, I guess.
I need to step
Let's
away
do
for
it.
90
Yeah, well,
seconds.
we can actually have this might be a good spot for a break, even.
Okay.
As we
Let me
prepare for
let me go to break real quick. Then.
Yep.
Good.
We're gonna break real quick, and we'll be right back with
Okay.
ogre bullshit. we are back once
Hello.
again. Back to the
Hi.
nonsense. Trying to squish a party. Gonna be some squishing. Get your fluffy ass back in there. Anyway, rolled for initiative and so on and so forth. Go figure. Big lumbering monstrosities, not the quickest, not the most rapid moving things in the whole world. However, the order will go Caroline, Ogre A, Ogre B, Sam, Tatter, Filial, Big Boy. Will be the general process. They don't look friendly. They're
not.
kind of coming off the rigs and such, and things kind of popping off them and sparking, and as they move over in your direction, they seem extremely unfriendly.
Alrighty.
Hmm.
Well, round one.
Yes. Go to Big Kitty.
I'm gonna go ahead and
How long do
move,
your temporary hit points last, by the by?
level until I sleep.
God damn it. All right, fine.
Yeah.
All right, fine, I guess.
Yeah. Basically until I sleep.
Shit. All right, fine. I'll get through.
Nox. This pussy has zoomies.
I mean, she does.
She do. Okay.
You're gonna do the thing.
I'm gonna do the thing.
The thing.
Caroline, pretty much just charges this, activates and just like midway, just explodes into like this big giant ball of radiant fire.
Yes.
Activating a celestial revelation.
As you do so.
As I do so,
Apparently.
she is a giant like ball of like bright light. Yeah.
It's as this occurs. Big Chungus swings at you. Because apparently that's a thing.
Probably ready to attack.
Just a moment. What's your AC?
My AC is 19.
19.
He swings for 20.
Oof.
Doing 22 damage. Just a freight train.
You know what?
That's a lot of damage.
No, it's not a lot of damage. I'm gonna feel that. It's no damage even.
What do you got?
Shield.
That is throwing up the shield.
Yep.
Yeah, you can do that as a reaction, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Actually,
what
you
I
can.
thought,
It's only a reaction.
Yeah, it's yeah. Okay, and now on to your divine revelation.
Yes.
But it's still like getting. If taking some hits, that was a tectonic hit. What the hell? Something that big shouldn't move that quick. It is not okay. Anyway, revelation.
Yes. I am just a big bowling ball of a like angel file essentially right now. Let's see. They take. Let's see.
I would ask what the radius is, but I'm almost positive they're inside it.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's a problem for allies, right?
That's why I actually waited it a little bit, like midway.
So,
what is this thing?
What is the radius on that thing?
Bonus action.
Okay.
10 feet.
10 feet. Let me get it for you. That's a square. I don't want a square. I want a circle. Damn it. There we go. Wah.
And at the end of each of my turns, each creature within 10 feet of me takes 3 radiant.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't matter.
That's that thing. Because that thing cocked back and it hits you really fast for its side. That is. So meanwhile, on the backside of things, that giant motherfucker punched Caroline, and then she exploded into light and fire. You're assuming
Yep.
that she's okay.
Yep.
She-
There you go.
She's probably fine.
Probably.
Fuck. And then I
And hold
believe,
on.
yeah.
Nope.
that's the end of your- oh,
That was for bonus action.
oh, the bonus action. Okay.
Yep. I have my action.
Bullshit.
Yep.
Paladins, man.
Yeah, I know. There's a reason
Booming
they're a
blade.
meme. Boom and blade. Who you hit?
I'm hitting the experiment. That
Okay.
that guy seems like the
Yeah, he
the
seems
big
like a
dude.
problem.
Yeah. Ooh, does 11 hit?
That it does not, unfortunately.
Mm.
It coming in with that big hammer,
Oh.
and it's not that he's
Actually,
quick. He's just solid.
I'm gonna go ahead and use my heroic inspiration from Sam.
Hmm.
Oh, that's right.
But I
Fuck.
still have that.
Yeah. Get him, kitty bitch.
Does a 22 hit?
That does. That does.
Alrighty, I am going to go ahead and with my Maul of Terror.
Mhm.
Oh, that is a lot. Okay.
That'll
Mm.
17 bludgeoning
do.
plus, let's see, spells, booming blade, plus 3 bundle.
Awesome. You carve into big boy.
Also strength check.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
I'm gonna level with you. He might make it.
He might. He might.
He's a
He
big
could.
boy.
Right.
He very well could.
He's a big boy.
In fact, he probably will.
Let's give a roll. What's the DC?
I am finding that right now. It is a Maul. If all this can go away, that'd be awesome. Thank you. DC is 8. Like,
Yeah, he's fine.
yeah,
Uh,
he's probably fine, but
it does rock him a little bit. However, even
Mhm.
as you bite into that and give him a good smack,
actually, wait.
yes,
No, it's 11. I apologize.
still okay, but
Okay, cool.
less okay, but still okay. And again, Caroline's a bit of connoisseur, a bit of a maestro of the Unga of Bungas. And when you hit that thing, there's immediately a problem. Because you do damage. That's not like hitting a living thing. There's meat, there's tissue there, but there's a lot of metal. There's a lot of heavily. That's more like hitting a wall or floor. That's not good. You give him. It definitely hurts him, but it's just like, that's not good. Immediate problem. Speaking of let's ooga some boogas. Ogre A.
Oogas and boogas.
Oogas and boogas.
Oh, also everyone takes 3.
Oh yeah, that's right. Excuse me.
Actually, I think he also takes a little bit of damage as well too.
Yep. Everybody. Everybody gets it. Everybody gets a little
Yeah,
bit of
everyone gets 3, and he takes a Let's see. They want to target you. Okay, yeah. So he takes the experiment takes 6. Everyone else takes 3.
Okay. Fair enough. Ogre, alleged ogre A. Ogre's not the brightest beings in the whole world. I mean, I don't want to be a racist, but it's true. They're kind of dumb. Whatever was done to them does not appear to have improved any of those stats. You go squish now, and you're here. So, I'm like doing anything tactical or figure anything out. Oh look, boom. He gonna hit you. Let me see what's going on with that. And we'll see if it hits. What the fuck was that? I don't think it 8 hits. I'm sorry, I am angry at my D20. It sat there right between an 18 and a 2. And it went to the 2. I'm like, you son of a bitch. That does not, I'm like, oh yeah, fuck. And
damn.
I get to hit some. God damn it.
I still have shield up too, I think, don't I?
Man.
Wait, no, I don't.
Things
Yeah, you do. Shield lasts until the beginning of your next turn, or like it lasts the round.
Yeah, it lasts a round.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just banging off. They got some heat behind them, but they're not very skilled. Ogre B, once again, not clever. And they don't really seem inconvenienced by being immersed in holy fire. It's obviously not a fun time, but they don't really seem to care, which is not a lot of fun.
Yep.
That'll do. A 23, I believe, hits.
Nope.
Oh, yeah, the shield. God damn it.
Yep.
One turn and I forget. One goddamn turn and I forgot. Anyway, Caroline is not in an enviable position, even if you're a monster fucker. How would you like the rest of the party to respond? Sam? There's some.
Would you like to fuck a monster?
There's some eldritch biomechanical ogre stank going on over there, and it doesn't look good.
It also looks right.
I'm sorry. Sorry for my descriptions.
Fine. You know what?
I specifically don't want fan art of this. Bunch of borrowed works around. You know, I just like. Anyway, Sam.
Anyway,
yes.
I am going to cast Mind Sliver on Experiment.
All right.
That's an 8 for a DC 15 save that he needs to make.
Yep. Yeah, he doesn't. He does not save.
Nary a brain cell in there.
Nary a brain cell. Not the sharpest knife in the drawer. And then, what's the damage on it?
8.
Ooh. I think you said that and I forgot. It does. That is interesting though. When you blast him with it, you hit, and a big brute doesn't seem to give a shit. But when you hit him with that specifically, you see an arc run down his spine. You see like a little bit of a sparky bit run down his spine when you hit him with that. Not sure what the fuck that means, but it was definitely in reaction to your spell, so make of it what you will. Tatter. Everyone's been hurt. I am pretty damn sure I can comfortably say I know what Tatter would do.
Mm-hmm.
Told the dead.
Toll that dead.
Toll in the dead. Probably the experiment because, sweet Jesus, 22 damage. That's Toll the dead. Yes. Okay, gotta make a wisdom save, you know. Ogre and ogre derivatives known for their wisdoms. Jesus Christ.
Well, I mean, they could actually have decent.
I mean,
wisdom.
yeah, it's theoretically possible. It's theoretical. I could win the lotto tomorrow. Yeah, you got a 12. No. No, he did not save, as a matter of fucking fact.
Like Vales have wisdom, I think.
Shit. And again, the dread tolling. However, you're noticing something. Spell work. When you hit him with spell work, something happens. There's kind of like an arcing and a flaring. It doesn't seem to like be interacting with them in any way, but it like they're not getting more excited or less excited, and nothing appears to be happening. But it definitely arcs. There's sort of a flash of energy when spell work hits them. For what reason? Who the fuck knows? But there you go. Philio, I believe it is your turn.
Filial is going to take out the shard.
Ew.
Oh no!
Oh no. I'm right in the middle of that.
Oh, baby. Big hits, no whammies. Big hits, no whammies.
Yeah. He's gonna move. He's gonna take a step down so he can slide an Eldritch Blast between Caroline and Ogre B there.
Yeah.
And
thread that needle.
Yep. thread an Eldritch Blast. So when it comes to the shard, Eldritch Blast, is that gonna be a physical or a magic?
I believe that is a magic.
Okay,
you
cool.
have a lot of arcing energies and shit.
All right.
So.
So yeah, he's gonna cast both of his Eldritch Blasts at Experiment Yonder over there. First one, does a 19 hit?
Does not.
Oh wow. And 19 does not hit.
19 does not hit.
Jesus.
Damn.
Okay. Does a 10 hit?
Does not.
Okay. Yeah.
It
and then
lashes out with it, but still it's like, all right, what the fuck?
Cool.
Ed's got some. That armor is bullshit. Meanwhile, that is a problem.
Neato.
Fuck. Oh yay, we're at Experiment's turn. Oh, Caroline.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen.
Will it?
I'm hoping. What is your AC right now? I don't want to get my hopes up.
Right now, my AC is sitting at a comfy 24.
24?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I can maybe do that. We're gonna see. That's not gonna do it. And oh, I got a 22. Fuck. Almost.
No.
Almost. That just Caroline, just under that shield. Under that shield, like a cat under a fat man on a couch. Just ooh. He
just like
he's going to town on the thing. Like shield spell shouldn't ring like a bell. That's not great. Top of the order. Back to
Top of the order.
it is my turn again.
It is your turn again. Ooh. When Caroline suddenly realized this might not be good. I gotta wrap this up.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and
I'm an offense
Swing.
paladin. Thank you.
Yep. I'm not even offense.
I know.
Let's see. Blah 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 blah. I am going to go ahead and use. I'm just gonna go ahead and hit this thing.
Okay.
The experiment twice
All right.
with my Maul of Tail.
All right.
Does a
does
24 hit?
That does hit.
Okay. Does a 19 hit?
Does not.
I'm sorry. A 27 hit.
Oh yeah, no, it's 27 now. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Why are you
Yeah.
playing with me for? You're playing with my emotions. Fuck.
So everyone takes 3 damage. The experiment takes an additional 3 in terms of radiant damage.
Get those off the top.
The experiment will take 14 and 16 bludgeoning.
Oof.
Oh, and an additional 3 because yeah. And now he has to also make 2 saving throws.
Oh boy.
Strength.
All right. One of his better stats, legitimately. No, I didn't. I'm fucking everything up.
He only needs to fail once.
What's the DC?
11.
I got 13 on the first one. I'm nervous. They got a 5.
There it is.
He
You
got
got
a
a 5?
5. That's a problem.
He's prone.
What? Lurch.
Yep.
Big fucker.
So, Caroline, with a giant ass fucking maul, just brings it down on this fucking experiment, dude.
Ow.
Toppling it just to the fucking ground.
Clumps down. It collapses in a bit of a clanging, wheezing heap. Ogre.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no! Don't do that. Okay, Unga Boonga.
Unga boonga.
21 get you?
Uh,
Because I think your shield's gone. God damn
it does, but
I'll get you.
I didn't cast a spell.
No, you didn't.
For a reason.
Yeah. What are you doing?
What do you think I'm doing?
I don't know. Nothing good.
Shield.
God damn.
Shield.
Shield.
It's
Yep.
clang.
Clang.
That puts you up to 24, correct?
Yeah, it does.
Okay. Okie dokie.
It do.
Yeah, it's not gonna do it either. Ogre B not having, but just. I mean, it is. Caroline is a piece of cake underneath a piece of glass, and these are just a bunch of fat kids. It's a bad situation.
I'm doing my job. I'm doing my job so good.
You get the distinct impression that if you don't wrap this up, it's gonna go bad. This could be a problem. But Sam.
I am gonna Toll the Dead on Experiment.
And Experiment is still under the effect of Mind Sliver.
That's correct.
Mm-hmm. So Wisdom save 15.
Minus 1d4.
Mm-hmm.
He's got the dumb.
Got dumb.
He's got a.
You got a what?
He got 7. That's
all right.
That's it.
So then he takes 14 damage.
Oof.
Hell yeah.
Oof.
Ooh.
Its necrotic energies lancing
Mhm.
the experiment. It proceeds to shudder violently. There's some sizzling. There's some badness. It there's some leaking. Some of it's biological fluid. A lot of it isn't. You're pretty sure. Caroline, relatively experienced with juice that comes out of people. That doesn't appear to be it. Some other stuff. Tatters. Again, everyone's taking damage. So I'm just saying. I feel like I know. Ding dong.
Dong.
Ding dong. That could have been better. Toll the dead on Ogre A. Why not? Let him experience some things.
A thing or two.
A thing or two. Yeah, you got a 1.
Oh,
That's it's gonna sting.
ouch.
It's something happens. That arc doesn't go off this time. And I mean pieces coming off of Ogre A. Just necrotic badness. Doesn't seem like fun for him. Filial.
How does Experiment look over there?
Experiment looks pretty dead.
Okay.
And
Ogre B is barely touched. Ogre A
Ogre B
is a
barely
little
touched.
a
Yeah,
little
Ogre A's a little
more
fucked up.
Okay. All right. Again with the shard.
Yes.
Filial is
Tenuous.
going to cast Mind Sliver on Ogre B.
What a safe thing to try. I know what you're doing. That's a wonderfully safe way to try. That's whiz, right?
Intelligence.
Intelligence. God damn.
Yeah.
Oh, that's worse. What's the DC?
14.
14. Ah! Son of a... Got a 14.
God damn it. You know what? Bonus action. Yeah, bonus action. Murphy's Law.
All right.
On Ogre B.
Oh boy.
Still got the shard in his hand.
Yeah, still.
That's intelligence. That's an
Yep,
intelligence save.
That's an int. Yeah, he got a -1.
Oh.
Okay. So we need to have a wisdom save roll off.
Yeah, baby.
Okay.
Wow.
Little roll off. A little bit of a roll. Wiz save roll off. You know,
all right.
Ogre's known for this 18. Goddamn.
All right.
If you can
So I rolled an 18.
I don't think. Yeah, he got a 2.
All right.
He got 2.
I need to roll a d6 for the effect, right?
Yes, you do.
Okay.
Yes, you do.
All right. That's cocked. Oh my God, that's cocked. It says a 2, but I am looking at a cocked die on the screen. I'll take the 2.
I have
never seen that with D&D.
I have had that happen.
Cocked.
I have had that happen. I've had that happen too.
Flag on the play.
Wow. Okay, so this was magical effect.
Yep.
He just got Touch of Ruin.
Mm-hmm.
Target takes 2d12 damage, ignoring resistance or damage reduction. So let me roll the 2d12. Oh, and so Murphy's Law, the effect before we get lost in the 2d12. He has disadvantage on all saving throws.
Yes.
While I maintain concentration. And so let me roll the 2d12. So he's going to take 15 and we'll make it a necrotic.
Ooh. fucking oof. That's a little interesting. Again, it's things wither, things crack. There's a lot of shit that happens there. Even the metal rusts and kind of splinters. It's some bad shit. Over to experiment. It's a moment. For a moment, there's sort of a flicker. There's some surging, some sparks, some bullshit. But there's suddenly a very hard arc. And somehow, because again, he's leaking stuff. There's exposed bone, superstructure. There's a lot going. It gets up. Just grinding pieces, lumbering back up. Now, it still seems very badly injured, but it is up. It's making noise. Now, they've been pretty quiet up to this point. You're not sure if that's because it's damaged or because it's angry. You don't know. It's not good. Whatever the situation is not good. And it still seems to be exceedingly angry, or at least relatively tough. You go squish now, kitty. Probably not, though. Just BAM!
Oh wait,
That's
can it?
one. What's up?
Didn't it have to get up?
Yeah, it's kind of lumbering back up. And then bash. It wasn't prone, it was dead. Bit of a situation. But I believe if it's coming up from prone, you can, if you want to take a swing at him, it's fine.
Oh.
You can get your swing. It's fine. I won't deny you.
A swing.
A swing.
Oh. There you go.
Yeah, that shield spell's doing a lot of heavy lifting.
It really is. It really fucking is.
I don't know if you guys can see the damage totals, but I can, and they're scary.
It can't.
You absolutely do hit.
I do hit.
You do
Yay,
hit.
let's go.
A bit of bonk.
I got 14 damage.
Awesome. Hoving in and smashing into his general existence. It is fairly damaging and reduces down Experiment's overall existence. But again, like you're bashing into him, you don't really know how he's still going. There's a lot of stuff going on. Some of the plating's cracked loose. He's definitely having issues. This isn't just science or magic. We have some fun things occurring. But again, just brutally hammering on that shield. It in excess. One of those hits would have thrown 30 damage. So,
Jeez.
yeah, it's woo, woo. Fuck.
God.
Yeah, him getting up was not fun, but
We gotta drop these guys.
Gotta figure this thing out. Caroline,
Yep.
watching that shield wick back out. It's like, no, come back. I love you. Come back. I love you, please.
Genuinely. Fuck.
Ooh.
Alright. Mall time. Let's do it.
No, let's do it.
Fuck.
Ogre B has
Whoa.
disadvantage on everything.
Yeah.
That was a quick fail on one.
Ooh.
And a 27 on the other.
Okay. Who are you swinging at?
I am swinging at the experiment.
Okay.
Both times.
Fair enough.
14 bludgeoning.
Awesome.
and everyone takes 3 radiant, and experiment takes 6.
Yep.
And do I want to use a bonus action? Is there anything I can use a bonus action on? Actually, you know what? I'd like to use that bonus action on Divine Smite on
Okay.
that experiment.
Okay.
Just like using the freebie I get.
All right. Let's make it happen, Captain.
That is 13 radiant damage.
Ooh. That'll hurt. That just hove it into that fucker.
There we go.
Die, dude.
Dude,
Die and stay.
die.
What the hell? Ogre A back on the bullshit. Again, not a complicated fight. It's one of those fights that either works perfectly or the front line goes. It's like, well, this was fun.
Yep.
Leg it. Everybody run. Going squish a kitty. Gonna try. That's a 9. That's not gonna do it.
He ain't getting squished. Not today.
Yeah, kind of whiff. Again, they're not super skilled. Squish. No, it's 14.
Nope.
Blocking, but it's a lot of damage. It, even the things you're blocking, it's taking a little bit to do. These guys got some heat behind them. But Sam,
I'm so glad I'm the one taking these.
yeah, I know this would be bad.
Yeah.
This would be bad on, say, Tattle.
No, this would be over by now.
Yeah. Sam's probably just gonna try going all in on the experiment just to try to help give Caroline some breathing room.
Do something.
So casting Dissonant Whispers, wisdom save of 15.
Ooh. Let me see what I can do. 18. What the hell?
God damn.
God damn.
On,
Son of a bitch.
on experiment?
An experiment of all things. Jeez.
Mm.
I think that's as high as he can roll. I'm going to level with you. My goodness.
Can actually...
There's no take
Can
backs
I-
because you failed. Doesn't work that way.
I was gonna ask if I can do a silvery barbs as a reaction to that, but probably not.
I don't think you can react to your own. You can, can't you?
I don't know.
I mean, okay, you can if you yourself are the target of the bad, which is no. Why?
No,
why would you do that?
I don't think
Damn
you
it.
can do it. I think you weasel out of this one. Legitimate miss.
Damn it.
Somehow resist. You get the feeling maybe there's not a lot to whisper at in there. Might be less that it didn't work and more you just trying to thread the needle. There's not much to hit in there.
Yeah.
Tatter's bullshit. I mean, it feels a little silly, but also Toll the Dead. Why not? They keep taking damage. I know she has other spells. It was the fact that when she cast a different spell, everyone was shocked. Hell?
Yeah. It's literally just
She's got some mean ones too.
No, she's got some good ones.
Yeah.
It's just like, are you shitting me? Get the.
I mean, it's small. It's small.
That's good. Oh my god. That's disgusting. Um, and so experiment takes 1 damage. Get out.
Oh my god.
Made the saving throw and took 1 damage because she rolled a 2. Get out.
Oh my.
No, okay, so FYI, never let me roll any. Like, don't let me roll for you. I am not. Dice hate me. I love dice. They don't love me. Don't let me roll for you.
Oof.
Don't let me do it. I'm bad. Filial. It's up to you. It's on you, man.
I feel it.
What's up?
If Caroline takes one more swing at this, something's just gonna happen.
Yeah, that's what Filial is looking at the experiment. Like you guys have got this. These other two are going to be the problem.
Yeah, this is gonna be.
Yeah.
What do I have that's going to do the most bullshit?
It's always something.
Yeah. See, that's 2d12. But man, those guys in there. Yeah, Filial is going to Toll the Dead on Ogre B.
Okay. Let's make it happen, Captain.
Actually, I got this shard.
My god.
I'm gonna happen.
Fucking yeah, you know what? I'm gonna mind sliver Ogre A.
Okay.
Let's try to do the maximum amount of No. Toll the Dead, Ogre B with the shard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And I believe that's a whiz.
It's a whiz.
Yeah, it's a whiz.
It's a wheeze.
Actually, mind sliver intelligence.
What are we doing?
Yes, we're mind slivering.
We're mind sliver. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
There's a reason. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Mind slivering Ogre B.
Okay.
With the shard.
Okay. Roll.
With a disadvantage.
All right. That's right. He does have a disadvantage. I got a -2.
Okay. So, mind sliver, he's gonna get 10 necrotic.
That's an ouch.
And from Lay Sliver, a 2 again. So that is, what was that, 2d12? Yeah, Touch of Ruin, 2d12. So, 1, 2. Another 19 necrotic.
Jesus. Yeah, that. Okay. As long as you're bullying people, that works fine. That's. As long as you're, casting someone where you have a +3 and they have a -3 of their modifier, it's pretty safe.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, I mean, you give the baby the pistol.
Hey. That's how it works. You could be a grand hero or something like that, but that's not this party. We bully the weak.
And Murphy's Law still maintaining concentration.
Still cooking on him.
Yeah, Ogre B still has disadvantage.
Caroline.
Yes.
The experiment is not dead. Somehow.
Yeah.
I don't know how that happened. You go squeeze now. Maybe. Hopefully. Man can dream. It's a 10. God damn. All right, hang on. And a 23.
23.
23.
You know what? I'm gonna let that hit because it gives me justification for what I'm about to do.
Okay. That is, if I can bring up my shit because it just ran away. 21 damage.
Ooh.
which is a little ouchy. Doesn't actually get to your real hit points yet, but that's
Yep.
that's a moment of ooh.
That's a ouch.
That's got some pepper on it.
Ooh. Yeah. Let's see.
There's some anime
How-
battle shit going on here.
How much was it?
21 damage.
21.
21.
Boom.
Oof.
Gee.
Big oof.
Big oof.
That's shit. It's one of those anime things where you see like one of those big hits, and it's like a shockwave and stuff, and they're just kind of like they're hurt, but they're just kind of standing there.
Yeah.
That's kind of what's going on. But yes, he does land with it. Unless you have anything to do.
Not on his turn.
Okay. I figured it was probably something like that.
Yep.
Caroline, back to the top of the order.
So, after getting hit with that,
Yeah. Fucking freight train.
Caroline, something just. Caroline just raises her hammer and brings it down, and I want to make sure it connects real quick before I embarrass myself.
Mhm. Before we get in.
Does either a 14 or an 11 hit?
Yes. The 14 does.
The 14 hits.
14
Okay, cool.
does.
Okay, cool. So, she brings down her maul,
Mhm.
and whatever. I don't know how intelligent this thing is.
I get a
what
feeling
this thing-
not. Not terribly.
But whatever this thing sees, it is the most fucking thing it can imagine.
Terror.
As I bring that down and cast some unknown smite spell,
Mm.
just down on its fucking head.
Wham. There's
Isn't-
some necrotic. Some screaming soul shit.
I cast an undiscovered smite spell, and that's full damage.
Okay.
15 blood damage.
Hmm.
Bludge.
Bludge.
And 5 damage. Psychic damage.
Ooh. Lancing energies. Surge through it and experiment. Things blow. Pieces surge and crackle, and down he goes. Don't touch me. No touching. No touching.
If it were to survive, which I don't think it would have, what would have happened was this thing would have been exposed to ill omens.
Ooh.
It would have had to make a save,
Mhm.
and if it failed, everything for the next round,
Mhm.
it has disadvantage on. Just everything.
Wow. It's bad. It's a bad scene. Experiment down. It's worse this time.
Yeah.
You fucker. Ogre A still at it. Still at it. Big boys.
Big boys.
17?
17 does not hit.
Yeah, I didn't think of that. You gotta...
Oh, also they take 3.
Oh, yep. I'll get that in just a moment. Ogre B. Again, they're stupid.
Yeah.
They're just gonna squish what's there. They're not really.
Hand
They
on
don't seem.
stove.
They don't seem very cognizant. That's a problem. Something goes wrong with Ogre B. It's unclear what. but something malfunctions. Something occurs, and there's
Oh, I am.
oh no. But something surges, something cracks, and a lot of gunk kind of comes out of him. It definitely doesn't seem to be happy. Again, it malfunctioned. Something happened, but it was bad because he got a 1.
Ooh.
Bam. Ogre B's not looking good.
Experiment is
Experiment's
dead, right?
Yeah, Experiment is dead.
Mm.
Ogre A is still relatively perky. Not really.
Mm. You know what? Gonna try to finish off Ogre B with
There you
Toll
go.
the Dead.
Hey, let's make it happen, Captain.
Yeah.
More cocked dice. I've had that happen.
That's crazy.
It's not just you. I've had
I've
that
never
happen.
never seen that on this.
Oh my god. I was like, that's a 19. Give me
It landed in the corner.
Land in the corner. It's like that's bullshit. That's not a 2.
It's not like the number matters. They're all
No,
bad.
it's just it's the principle of the thing. Yeah, he got a 6.
Alright.
So what's the damage?
That is a 14 damage.
Yeah, he did.
Hell yeah.
He little
brother.
dead.
Got his ass.
He little dead.
Hell yeah.
So unlike
Fuck
Experiment, who kind of like ratcheted and fell down, Ogre B drops like a puppet with his strings cut. I mean, just bam. And
Ooh.
some necrotic things going on. He just boom. He is gone. It's like, okay. Bonus. Yeah, he did. Do I do Toll the Dead again? Do I just have Tatter cast the same spell the entire time? Well, yes, that's what her character would do.
Yes.
That's
So I need to make a Constitution saving throw because I had Murphy's Law up on Ogre B, and that's against my DC. I save. Okay, cool.
Ooh.
Cool.
That's not a good one to get caught by. No.
Yeah.
No.
Everyone's just becoming Caroline.
Plaintive meowing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ogre, and then I want to do the wisdom save. You got -1, so he takes 5.
Yeah.
I don't know why her rolls always suck on Toll the Dead 2. Like when they're good, they're really good, but a lot of times they're bullshit. And I don't know why. Filial. Yeah, this. Jesus. Go, Caroline, please, for the love of God, keep them over there.
Yeah, I've got. It's worked so far. I've got
It's
one
worked
more
so
charge
far.
on the shard.
Yeah.
So the shard's
Jesus.
still in my hand. I'm gonna hit Ogre A with Mind Sliver.
Ah.
Mind Sliver.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you got a 3.
That does not save. Okay,
does
so
not.
he takes 5 necrotic.
Ow.
And then from the shard. Oh, we need to wisdom save against each other.
And
Beat a 26, bitch.
yeah, 17.
Yeah.
That's not as
Ooh,
good.
that's a pretty good roll.
That's really good for him.
Ooh.
Jeez.
That's woo.
What was my D6? Okay, let me roll this D6.
Yeah.
Please don't be a 2, motherfucker.
Roll again. Roll again. I'm good shit. Roll again.
Wow. Something different. Okay, what is the 1?
Yeah, let's see what that is. Goddamn.
Okay, for the Vision of Endings. Oh, okay. Target is unable to determine friend from foe. This doesn't help at all.
No.
No.
But it does.
I mean, it attacks the nearest target for the next
Yeah,
93
which, I
turns,
mean-
which it's gonna do
Which-
anyway. So
Yeah.
Still, it definitely fucks about it. It is neat watching his eyes suddenly like turn kind of hairline fractured and burning. It's kind of funky. It's fucked up.
something
But
happened.
something happened.
Yeah.
Something.
It's working. Experiment shudders. And there's just get the fuck out. This time is different. It's not him getting back up. It's pieces. There's a frame. There's some bone. But there's a lot of metal. There's a lot of stone. There's a lot of glyph work here that does not immediately make sense. You have the distinct impression that whatever the fuck this is has fuck all to do with whatever the ogre was. This is... It doesn't appear to be any more friendly or dexterous than the ogre. But this does not... Like, what's coming up has elements and pieces of bone and flesh on it. But doesn't really have... Like, you're wondering if this is what was doing that. Like, if this is what you've been fighting, maybe. But he does rise. Sadly, not any smarter than he was to begin with. Primarily because he doesn't have much of a head. Just pieces of a skull and some surging electrical shit. Caroline, your friend's back.
Oh.
It's just, why are you alive? What?
Wait.
That's 24?
So real quick, right?
Yeah.
If this guy's still alive, is he under the effect of the smite?
I'll give you the smite.
Okay.
I'll give you the smite.
Charisma saving throw.
I'll give you, yep. Charisma. Another good stat for me. 16?
A 16 does.
Does. Son of a bitch.
Yep.
He's angry.
Oh wait, I think isn't that disadvantage already because of Filial's thing?
Indeed. We know Filial had...
Which thing?
Yeah, no, Filial is on Ogre B, who died.
Yeah, that dropped
Oh.
when he died. Yeah.
Oh, okay. And I thought
I
it was,
applaud your efforts in trying to get out from this.
No, it's
Ogre
not.
A.
I thought it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
But what if?
But what if? So that's 24 and 13 damage. Ow.
Yeah, I can take that.
And 15, which is not going to hit. I got to your hit points.
Woo!
Yay!
You did it.
I did it. That... Whatever the hell is going on with that shit. That's some... Like, necromancy is maybe a part of what's going on there. There's some horse shit occurring with experiments. Caroline, top of the order.
Oh boy.
Wait. Why are you alive? I've never gotten into this many turns. What happened? What do I do now? Sprinting.
You know what? Caroline witnessed one Odal die.
Yeah.
She's reasonably certain this one can die.
Yeah, you just
She's
put your back.
she's gonna solve the problems that she knows that she can solve before she can deal with the problem that she doesn't know how to solve.
Deal with the known quantities first,
Yeah.
and go on from there.
Let's do that. Let's do that.
Yeah. Going for Ogre A. I would assume.
Yes. 23
That
and
absolutely
and a 25.
Ooh, those both hit. This is gonna suck.
So that is an
11.
11.
Yep.
Does that kill?
It does not.
And that is a 11.
9, 11?
Yep, because of a greater weapon thing.
Oh, yep. Excuse me.
Actually, I didn't check to see if that other one was too, but I accidentally done it.
Yeah, just smashing
that's
into
fine.
Big Chungus there, and it definitely. These ones don't seem whatever kind of eldritch frame thing that shit is a different thing. These guys seem to be mostly meat, which is fine.
Okay.
Um,
Also, real quick.
Yep.
Ogle takes 6 radiant. Experiment takes 3 radiant, and Ogle takes actually does 2 strength saving throws.
Okay. I'm gonna level with you. This is the
Yeah.
good one. 22
Yeah.
and 18.
Yeah, they both hit.
Yeah, this is their good save.
Yeah, it's literally like just quantity over quality. with
Yeah,
this
no,
one.
it's they have that one stat that they're good at. It's squishy kitty.
The thing is with this one, it's just that like attached to every attack.
Yeah. Go try and squishy kitty.
Mhm.
That ain't gonna do it. 15.
15,
That ain't
no.
gonna do it.
Nope.
Sam, Ogre A is in bad shape. Experiment. You assume that it's doing poorly? You're not sure what it is.
You know what? Gonna try Dissonant Whispers on the experiment again. Fuck it. This time, let's do it at third level.
Work.
Yep.
Let's go all in, baby.
Let's go
Let's
in.
go. Let's go.
Wisdom
And then-
save 15.
Wisdom save 15, all right.
I swear to God, if it gets.
It's
Okay,
gotta fuck.
good. Finally.
All right.
Goddamn.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go. Ah, shit. Hang on. Okay, there we go. 21.
Whew. That'll hurt. That'll sting a bit.
Let's go.
Jeez. Yes.
If Caroline moves away from Ogre A, and if the experiment is the closest thing to Ogre A,
He'll
then
probably.
that's what Ogre A
Ooh.
will attack.
Ooh.
It is also being careful not to provoke an attack of opportunity, but tight melee, it is possible. Things to consider. Golly sakes.
That's true.
Who does Tatter toll? Why does that sound like a Pulp Fiction comic? Anyway. Do I hit the ogre or the experiment?
Ogle, I guess. I mean,
Yeah, it seems like it's just trying to round things out. Why
Yeah.
not? Yeah, it's been injured. Yeah, he dies. It actually doesn't matter if he saves or not.
let's go.
Necromantic bonging.
Mm-hmm.
Just left with this something, but it's like if you explained what a skeleton and a centipede look like to someone who's never seen any of them and had them rebuild it out of glowing bits. It's it's a situation. Filial.
Filial is going to step up about 15 feet and pump 2 Eldritch Blasts into
Wow.
Experimente.
Make it happen, Kevin.
Yep. Does a 22 hit?
Absolutely.
Okay, and then does a 19 hit?
Absolutely.
Okay. So the first blast is a 12 necrotic.
Oof.
second blast is a 6 necrotic.
That blasts into this thing. And this time, instead of just collapsing or whatever, it kind of surges and twitches a fair bit. It appears something is happening. It cracks, it shatters, pieces, like something negative is happening to this thing. Lights kind of go out and it collapses into this disjointed heap of metal and bone and stone and odd colored dust. Caroline just bitch, get up. Get up, see what happens. See what happens.
Actually, I wouldn't think Caroline's waiting.
That's just making sure.
Yep.
Just making sure. No, he's actually dead. He's actually dead. Son of a bitch. Jeez. What the hell was that about? It's just, finally that thing stopped. Caroline making sure. But it does appear to be dead. Yeah.
That was a hell of a fight.
What the hell was that about?
Okay.
It's a good fight.
Fuck was all that shit? It's just
Anything in here other than ogre squish?
say
Caroline, are you okay? Shield's a hell of a spell.
Shield's a hell of a spell.
Yeah.
That was impressive.
Yeah, that was a lot. Those guys will make metal.
Gotta...
Are you feeling okay? Like how are you looking?
Jesus
Did I do a pun?
Take a hit.
She got scoffed.
Yeah, I took a hit.
I'll give Caroline a cure wounds.
There you go.
You can
that's
take
fine.
it's 7. Take 7.
Ooh. Tasty. Just hey.
I get mine back. I get mine back on a short rest.
Everyone here wants to make sure that Caroline is in fighting trim. Please, for the love of God, keep the 20 average damage the fuck over there. I'll do whatever. It's not a question. Kind of looking around.
Which after that, how are we feeling about a short rest?
Sounds about right.
Taking a moment, and thankfully there is some stuff around to kind of brick off for a second. But Jesus.
Ooglemush, you worthless fuck. Watch the doors.
What doors are shut? Apparently that...
Is that what that noise was?
Yeah, there was a big fucking slab dropped down.
Ah, good for us. Good.
It's while you're kind of rallying up. Again, taking a moment, looking around. You get the feeling that this was maybe like a storage area or something. Like there's not like lab equipment here. It's mostly you don't know what half this shit.
Fucking human centipede ogre storage.
Yeah, there's like I don't know what the fuck is going on. There's some shit like, but it doesn't seem like they were built here. Is the kind of bit you're getting down. But taking a moment, just everybody just kind of catching a breath. Just
Jesus
going,
Christ! Who keeps that in their broom closet?
God damn! It's as this happens, you do notice to the south there is one of those big heavy metal doors, and it's as you guys are starting to rally up and getting ready for the short rest. It suddenly ratchets open. A heavy thunk. And everyone just has a moment in time. I know we lost Phantom.
Mm.
But no, it's absolute black rage for a moment.
Let me
And
let Phantom know to reboot.
yeah, Phantom back in just a moment. But everyone's just having this moment of, all right, I'm going to cast such a high level spell. I'm not, you fuckers. I'm not doing
What?
But and there's a few beats. It is kind of cool air wafting in, and there is a smell of blood for a moment.
Am I back?
Definitely something dead.
Yep.
You're back. Yay.
You're back.
Through this black opening, and suddenly there's a shape. It's about human size, lunges into the room, and they take this posh. It's fucking greed. Surprise, fuckers!
This motherfucker.
I take a swing at him.
Which way did you come, mother?
Just there.
I'll kill you for the fucking fun of it.
There. Hey, what the fuck? People punch greed. Just, you don't do that. You ass.
Sam just has him tied up with chains.
Just, come on.
God.
He's just upside down. Just come on, don't be assholes. Come on.
How the fuck did you get down here?
Hey, I'm following Draven doing shit, man. He's in the next room.
Draven's not fucking.
Yeah, I was
you're
supposed to-
fucking.
I was supposed to grab you. I thought I'd make it funny. I don't know. You
Were
fought
those-
those fucking things?
Were they Dravens?
No, those
What
things
are
are from
they?
here. I don't know. They're from here. Fucking mind flayers making them or some shit.
The fucking we weren't what the we fought them. Yeah, of course we fucking fought them. What the?
I
fuck
don't
were we
know. There's
supposed to
other
do,
ways
feed 'em
there. What
fucking
the fuck you
lollipops? Take them to the fucking carnival and have goddamn cotton candy with them. What the fuck are we
Just-
supposed to do with them, Green?
Just fucking caning Grieve like a pinata. You fucking asshole. Draven can hear all this and breaks up none of it.
To his credit, it did end up looking like kind of like one of those carnival attractions by the end of it.
Man, I don't know. I fucking let me down or something.
I'm gonna drag you through a small fucking hole by your
Yeah.
fucking feet.
Yeah. Who's the greenskin? Who's gosh? I heard a lot about you. You must be Grieve. Anyone got something sharp?
Oh, here you go, darling. Sam
There
just
we are.
pulls a dagger out from their boot and gives it to Uzgosh.
Hey, come on, get it, you fucking.
Also, Grieve, you might want to be careful who you're calling Greenskin. And Sam just like gingerly like rubbing Uzgosh's biceps as they say that.
Yeah, he does. He does. A little flex. Ah, dude. Come on, I'm gonna get a head rush, man. Come on. You're just whining. It's.
Y'all said that the Draven was nearby?
Yeah, he's in the other room. I don't fucking
Yeah,
know.
let's fucking
Man.
yeah, just fucking go through there. Fucking go
Yeah.
find fucking.
Hey, come on, let me. Fuck, come on.
I'm curious, real quick, how does Kino react to Grieve?
He's swaying. He's trying. He doesn't have good ups yet, but he's trying. He's trying. Just
Is Pain
razor
still in the
sharp
room?
little.
Is Pain heal?
If you wanted, he was skulking around a little bit. As a moment.
How
He's
does
here to help
Pain
when he
react?
wants.
How does Pain react to Grieve?
Pain. Okay, so Pain's a bit of an ass. We've learned this. He's a bit of a jerk.
Yeah.
He is somehow more disdainful to Grieve. It somehow he is more abrasive to Grieve. It's not even that he does anything. It's just like he's beneath his willingness to gnaw on or annoy. You don't bother a rock.
And before we head into the other room to talk to Draven, I'm just gonna turn around and look at Drebe and look at Caroline and I wonder, Caroline, with your new patron, if you were to kill Drebe right now,
Oh, come on, man.
would it stick this time?
No, don't. I don't think it does. I don't think it does. There's
It
no.
probably would. It probably would.
No. It doesn't. No. Or no, it would. So you don't have to. Come on, I'm getting a head rush. Whatever. It wouldn't have to fight. It's whatever you think it is.
Draven.
Fucking. He's just. It's.
Sam just spurring Kino on to jump higher to fight.
Get him. Just and Uzgosh can't help it. Come on, boy. Come on, get him. Come on. He's doing his best.
Sam's just like, see, honey, I knew you would be a good father.
It's warming up to him. Hello. It's coming into this room. Considering what you went through and what just occurred, you want to know what happened in this room less. There's some stuff. There's some mechanical shit. There's some stuff going on. It's mostly busted down. There's some bits around. Some of it organic, but it's not immediately clear. And also, 2 very dead mind flayers. They're pretty fucked up. And Dane just kind of cleaning blade, and this ichor never comes off. Just
do any of us know what those are?
I would imagine with some of the bullshit, squid-headed things, kind of a thing. I imagine.
I think Caroline would probably know.
Caroline would probably know. Tatter would definitely know. I imagine that most of you would probably at least have a versement at understanding what that is.
Okay,
that's not good. that's really not good.
I don't think
gosh, you weren't kidding.
And
I have to burb.
Okay.
Yeah.
BRB.
BRB. Run.
1 minute.
Run.
So we'll take this a moment. But no, it is it's kind of checking out the room, for those who are not bothering Grebe. It's again, this looks less like a lab and more like you don't really know. It seems more industrial in a lot of ways. But again, it looks like there was something that happened here. Whatever it was doesn't appear to have been any more fun than what you went through. Draven kind of holding things down, and as Dane kind of checks and makes sure while trying to clean his blade. And it just has his posture fucking Grebe.
Huh.
God.
Huh. Dealing with squid heads.
Amongst other things, yes. The situation's gotten a little complicated. And I'm sorry for leaving you in the lurch for the time being. But at least got out ahead of this. Dealt with the siege breakers, did you?
Yeah. We that weird, like, it was like surrounded by 2 animals, and it felt more like it was a machine made skin.
Yeah, the siege breakers.
Yeah.
I was trying to figure out how to deal with those things, and then guests arrived.
We did. So
I saw that. Caroline, I admit I am rather impressed. Incidentally, the big boy, is intended to break siege lines. He's basically a living siege engine.
Oh,
You were taking hits intended for towers. So, good job. Bravo, bravo.
oh, shit. Thank you.
Feather in the cap. Has to be some sort of advantage with working for death, eh? But regardless,
Oh, amen.
This has gotten complicated. So the illithids, mind flayers, squidheads, whatever you call them. I was hoping this wouldn't be an issue, but it is. This is actually less of a concern. I'll level with you. This might not be doable. At least not completely. There's some complexities here that I'm not completely able to anticipate. I am concerned. I was hoping that this could be in a little bit more controlled capacity, but it doesn't appear to be the case. You see, these are a problem. Yes, absolutely. There is a larger issue there. Because I saw one of these who was from my neck of the woods, which implies things that I'm not very comfortable with. So, past here are the vaults. This would be the workshop, so to speak, of the new dome. I've been able to probe a little bit. And the few questions I've been able to answer have largely spawned more questions and not been terribly satisfying. I know I'm being cryptic. I know this isn't new, but I'm really trying not to this time. It's just, it would take too much time. So, with this, we have two options at this point. And I want you all to take a moment to consider. There is a point that we may be able to reach in the vault where I may be able, in fact, I'm pretty sure I'll be able to extract us to the great city. It's not ideal, but it is doable. If we wish to prosecute our original goal, we can absolutely do so. It's just the ramifications might be more significant than we were expecting. In that I am not entirely sure what is actually going to happen. So, things to consider, things to keep in mind. I place no injunction or direction upon you. And if we do this, and it works out the way I think it's going to work out, then I owe you explanations. Real explanations. It's not necessarily that I've kept things from you, though I have. There are elements that you would not understand. However, saying that is a bit of a cop-out now. This is an opportunity. I imagine you're gamblers in the off hours. At least some of you. There comes a point in the evening where you get the opportunity to go to the high stakes table, where it's real make or break time. That's in there. That's through the door. If it's enough now, if you don't want to know, if you don't want to see or get deeper into this, the off-ramp is now from here. From here, you will most likely learn why I didn't want to explain. So, take a moment, consider things, and we'll see about getting through this. Also, before she comes roaring in here, let Tatter know that I will secure the bodies for her ongoing interest. Have it scrambling around everywhere, being belligerent. I'm not sure how good we'll get from them, but nevertheless. So, with that as well, small question, ladies and gentlemen. And
Yes?
who's up for drugs? No.
Drugs?
No hesitation. I like drugs.
Right now?
In a matter of speaking, yes. Dane, please. He proceeds to lead you back to the other room, getting everyone relatively comfortable. There's some prestidigitation, some pillows are provided, and basically provides a little capsule. What this is going to do, it's going to help. On the plus side, you are not going to dream. Fuck no. That will not be occurring. But just gonna take these, let them dissolve into your tongue, and you'll feel like $1,000,000. It'll be great. Just don't, no questions, and don't ask for this to happen consistently. There are some, it's hilariously addictive. But kind of getting around and have a go. Again, some of you here are a little bit more connoisseur of pharmaceuticals than others. Tatter is relatively belligerent about it actually working on her. It's a shut up. Take this. Grebe, still hang. Can I have one? You haven't done shit, Grebe. Shut the fuck up. Oozgosh, was it? Yeah, you're the boss, right? Yes, we'll have a few things to discuss. Don't worry, Sam. I won't intrude. And tabs and such, and it's sort of a, I don't know how many of you have gone through surgery. Well, they tell you to count back from 10, and they don't mean it. Kind of get that, ooh, that's some kind of bit. So, ooh, that's some kind of narcotic. That's fucking. So in the space of 4 hours, you get a long rest.
Oh.
Don't ask to do it twice. You want to thread those out.
Yeah, jeez.
You know when you go to take a nap at noon and you wake up at 5 and your hair is all fucked up and you like drooled on yourself and you have like a couch print on your face? It's sleeping like that. Like that hard, like, what day is it kind of shit when you wait, like just when you get pulled through time. It just no dreams, no weird shit. No, you You sleep the sleep of the pharmaceutical. Come back up, and there is a little bit of a moment. There's about a half hour where everyone is about a third conscious. And just kind of figuring out where things go. Dane, Uzgosh, Draven, and even Greed, because they got him down because he kept whining, are basically trip sitters for about half an hour. Just easing you back into the world, getting you back around.
Okay.
But it's coming back around and kind of limbering up and such, and it feeling good. Spells recovered, health recovered, full rest benefits in 4 hours. Be careful with you boys. That's why Draven administers them and does not give them to you. He maintains them. But apparently Uzgosh and Draven had a bit of discussion while you guys were out. Played a few rounds of backgammon, came to an understanding. Gonna contract him, bring him in. Well, if nothing else, I mean, it's better work out of Sam anyway. It's Uzgosh, God love him. A little nervous at the start of things, just kind of doing the chest muscle thing a little bit, just a little flex. He's a specimen. Gotta do the thing. It's the tusks. Anyway,
during that half hour of being a third conscious, Sam was just like trying to climb up and just like snuggle around his pecs.
So yeah. He's very cool about you. Kino is quite concerned. Why aren't you okay? Would licking help? I think it would. I'm kind of recovering up, and Draven has a bit of an air about him. You know, when you get called to do something you know you can do, but you really fucking don't want to. Like cleaning out the basement that has 1 billion spiders.
Oh.
Like, you can. You know you're capable of it. But you really don't want to, but today's the fucking day. That's kind of how he looks. It's almost, I don't want to do this. But here we are. Fuck.
Ooh.
It's a situation.
What's bad about what's bad? Obviously something's bad.
Yeah.
I want to bring their own roof down on top of them. And on the way out, I want to take some of their anti-magic bullshit. I want to take their books.
I actually did want to ask. Although you said a bookshop, right? I assume it was a bookshop for those things, or
In a matter of speaking, but a couple of things to address briefly. I'm all for bringing it down, but the bad. So I'll level with you. There are certain things that I can do that most people here can't. The reasons don't matter at the moment. But there are reasons that this is the case. Like part of the reason why I'm here. And these jokers have somehow tapped into the same fucking thing. So the same forces that allowed me to pull some of my more unique tricks, like bending the dark to my will, they have figured out. The other problem is the nature of the anti-magic. I am aware of this concept, and I've seen it before, which is part of why I was so concerned. That's what I thought was going on here. That is not what's going on here. It's a drain. It's not countering magic, it's not canceling it. It's shunting it. It's moving it away. It's not that the magic is being countered or undone or anything like that. It's just being shunted away. It's a bad example, but I imagine at least some of you are aware of the concept of wild magic.
Yes.
The relative chaotic rogue energies of unregulated spellcrafting, yes?
Yes.
Good. So what they're doing is taking the energy from the spell and dumping it somewhere in the dark. Where? It doesn't matter. It's random. So just sudden blots of rogue magery, of random chaotic energies being splattered anywhere the dark is or has connection to. Which is bad, as you can imagine. It means that you could be having a fine little time in a village somewhere, and because these assholes don't want to deal with it, suddenly, oh, I don't know, just energy, rogue, random, magical energy, transferred through the dark and dropped on someone, like rain, so to speak. It's a problem,
Oh.
and concerning for me. I'm not entirely sure how the hell they're doing it, but I have unpleasant implications. And Filial, I am very much in your court. I would very much like to ruin this place. To pardon the usage. I would very much like to raid. I would very much like to understand. Because this makes more sense than I wanted to. So, as long as we're on board. Of course, we have an escape hatch, as need be. But I'd really like to break this place. Thankfully, I believe I know how. And maybe a little difficult. But there is a spot. Unfortunately, the energies they are using are extremely powerful. And because of this, it is very, very wrong.
Oh yeah.
Oh no. The wrong sort of influence in the right place will backlash, so to speak. You see, what I've been able to determine is the magics they're manipulating and using don't immediately leave. They slowly leak back out. The Illithids are working with them and maintaining these energies until they can be safely drained away to the despair of everyone else. But if this area were to fail, then everything would immediately snap back to where it's supposed to be. That means if someone was trying to cast a fireball several weeks ago on the outskirts of town, it would suddenly reappear, maybe on the outskirts of town, maybe in someone's bedroom. I have no idea. But it will also do this while also shredding aspects of the fabric of this place, which could let something, or possibly several somethings, turn this place inside out. If anyone had the influence, will, or contacts to do so. Things to consider. It's not going to be easy. I can't pull some of my tricks with this. I'll do what I can, but I think they're already catching on to what I'm up to. Which isn't very good. Yes.
Just so that I understand. Physical destruction.
Yes.
there's some kind of magical energy engine in the place
Indeed.
that would be affected in a way that opens a crack,
Indeed.
and we don't know what would come through.
Well, it's the nature of it. You see, the reason the physical stuff will work, and I want you to understand, I'm not sure how much you're up on illithids, but I think you might understand. They're, overmind. The great brain that runs their colonies. Yes?
Mhm.
The big thing. They sacrificed it to act as a filter for these magical energies. It's in a constant state of flexing psychic horror and torture while it maintains this massive webwork. What the illithids were after and what they're trying to manipulate are significantly more important than what they would call a soul of their people. If it dies, finally, the energies will release, hence physical destruction. As you can imagine, they're probably not going to make it easy. Thankfully, I have been able to seed a little bit of sabotage. It should help move things forward. Keep some of the worst off you. But these are the
Alright.
games we play.
I just want the high priest.
I think we should be able to manage that.
Ooh. Okay.
We'll get it. Don't worry. But stiff upper. Let's see if we can manage.
What do you guys want? You guys want
Brief
Sabotage?
to
you want to tear it down?
Yeah, I want to tear it down.
I'm in the
Carol-
mood for a little chaos. Why not?
Yeah. This
Yeah,
is
I
more
want-
than a little chaos. This is a lot of chaos.
It
This is a
is.
lot of chaos.
This is not breaking a castle. This is the game crashing. This could be fun. But I think we'll call her. I guess it's a couple minutes early, but still a good moment to set on. Yes, what would
Yeah, it's about 5
illithids
minutes.
sacrifice their overmind to contain? What would that happen for? What the fuck is going on? Can I squeeze
Oh,
in
What
another
would need the
SCP
death of an
reference?
elder brain?
Yeah. What? A willing
Ooh.
sacrifice of an elder brain by its colony. That's not how it works, right?
That's horrifying to think of.
That's not okay.
Oh,
That's not okay at all.
that's not good.
Can I work in additional SCP references without meaning to? Absolutely. I do it consistently.
I was so
I mean-
hyped. You saw
It was
how
kind of
excited
that's the thing is it was kind of the results of the improver. But still,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did it by accident.
I mean-
reflex.
I mean, if they felt the need to sacrifice one of the most, powerful and terrifying creatures in all D&D lore, then, what are the implications?
But that's what makes the rain.
This is like an ant colony sacrificing the queen.
There's
Like-
some shit going on here that isn't good.
Yeah.
It's a bad
Oh,
And
situation.
sacrificing their queen on a cosmic scale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tune in next
Fuck.
time. See some eldritch bullshit. Really get into it. I'll level with you. This dungeon is some bullshit. I'm not gonna lie. I probably should give you a break between them, but that wouldn't be as fun.
I did some playing around on Donjon, and I saw the endless oubliette, and I was like, no.
Oh.
Donjon is so much fun to fool with. The endless oubliette is just like, yes, just delve forever. That's bullshit.
And why do I feel like with this description, we're coming up on what is kind of a season 1 finale?
This might be.
This might be.
Oh, I'm sorry. There's a scene in one of the newer rollerball where like the arena that they're in is like catching on fire. Things are exploding, and the announcer is holding the microphone as he's getting up, getting his coat on, and going to face. This shit
Audio.
might be over.
Audio.
Oh no!
Hmm.
It's making it
There you
rough.
go.
But nevertheless, it should be a lot of fun.
Oof.
It should be some bullshit. There's some. I had to look up a couple of things here. I'm going, what is that? Oh, that's what that is. Fuck. But it should be a lot of fun. Come check it out. Should be at full strength. Hopefully, as long as no one explodes or falls apart. Which happens. It does happen. We
It does.
appreciate you all coming hanging out with us, delving about. We will see you next time. Greatly appreciate it. Please, once again, subscribe, do stuff. We'll have stuff to give away at some point. And
Yeah.
we
That
very
was
much
fun.
appreciate it.
Good session, DM.
Yeah, it was fun.
It was a lot of
Good
fun.
session,
Yay,
DM.
thank you. Thank you.
Woo!
Thank you. I need attention. But no, maybe we'll start putting my I paint a lot of minis. Maybe we'll start putting those on Patreon. You can see my painting shit or something. I don't know. Do something. But nevertheless, we'll do fun stuff. We'll see you next time. Once again, I am Dr. Gears. This has been Dr. Gears Presents The Dark World, which I swear is a dark fantasy setting. See you next time.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye.